Saad Boujekka from Morocco in the blue.
Morocco's also given us some great fights this competition, this 14th World Championships.
And immediately comes in.
So he might want to tuck that away, that this is a fighter that if you're going to spend a lot of time going low to grab. Murtaza is just a little bit shorter. So he's lower to the ground. All he does is slide back.
As you start to watch, and when you have, perfectly timed jab, and uses it to enter, but not able to get the takedown or the grappling going too much. You see their hips far, far back. We've seen great fighters as the one fighter pulls his hips back, the other one pulls him straight forward.
Beautiful roundhouse kick and a throw there for Boujekka. Finally.
And that was that. Although he touched first, he would still get the off platform. Boujekka.
You see a contrast from some of the fighters. We just watched fights where you didn't really see a lot of pushing off platform unless they were at the edge. So fighters who were very confident about the weapons that they had other than being able to get them off platform from the center. Morocco's also given us some great fights this competition, this 14th World Championships.
And immediately comes in. Tries to convert from single to another option, but stopped.
So he might want to tuck that away, that this is a fighter that if you're going to spend a lot of time going low to grab.
And just as you were saying that, he goes upper body, but then slides the left foot in behind and gets the outside trip. So he was thinking, he was reading your mail, Tony.
Murtaza is just a little bit shorter. So he's lower to the ground. All he does is slide back, sets his weight, and he's pulling Boujekka down.
As you start to watch, and when you have, perfectly timed jab, and uses it to enter, but not able to get the takedown or the grappling going too much. You see their hips far, far back. We've seen great fighters as the one fighter pulls his hips back, the other one pulls him straight forward.
Beautiful roundhouse kick and a throw there for Boujekka. Finally.
And that was that. Although he touched first, he would still get the off platform. Boujekka.
You see a contrast from some of the fighters. We just watched fights where you didn't really see a lot of pushing off platform unless they were at the edge. So fighters who were very confident about the weapons that they had other than being able to get them off platform from the center. Here,
a little heavier on the left and intercepted Murtaza.
As we move into the last 20 seconds, he's just slightly ahead here of Murtaza.
Murtaza in the red. Expect that aggression to come out now.
Pushing. Maybe Murtaza's corner will talk to him as we move into the last 7 seconds of this first round about a strategy to earn some points.
He's hoping to try to land. Boujekka shows some very different looks out here. There's that trip right after identifying and pops in with the left hand. There, fakes the one side kick, throws the second, catches the kick, rotates him and takes him down. And tries the throw. Side kick right here.
Was able to use some weapons to score points. Both fighters were busy during the fight, but the scoring for Boujekka is what earned that round for him. A lot of action, but not necessarily.
Got that weight on the back leg again. That cut kick
slipped that roundhouse kick in, and it earned him 2 points.
We talked about this yesterday. Sanda is a rule set or a taekwondo fighter, and it's been that modern open-mindedness of Sanda that has allowed it to grow so quickly and evolve so quickly as these different martial artists bring in concepts from other arts.
Absolutely. Sunda is agnostic in that way. That's the competition level. You use the rules, the guidelines of the Sunda competition, but they don't tell you that you have to release. Most judges, a couple judges see him at 4 points, and there's an off platform to earn him 2 more points. So we very well may see a push toward Murtaza trying to get this to a 3rd round. There's a takedown there.
But only a single point.
No, that's 2 points he earned.
Yeah, he did. Big difference there. Because when you're one guy, and there's a punch, that's got to land. That's got to score. Only one judge sees it. Clean right hand. Tell us about what the judges are looking for, Tony, to score one of these techniques.
Well, in response, your opponent, it's one thing if you're able to throw a shot and they block a shot. It's another thing if you throw a kick and the kick is caught. But it has to be a clean technique. It has to have sufficient amount of power.
One clean kick but there's a kick scored for Murtaza with 2 seconds remaining. It's mathematically possible with a clean kick for Boujekka.
It looks like we're into a 3rd round here, Rob.
Creating and maintaining the space there for Murtaza, but Boujekka tried to throw him off, caught the kicks, moved to the side, and fires and releases.
So here, there's an example of that was a glancing kick, but also caught, so it wouldn't have scored points.
2 minutes, and then you have 50% of that time to recover. An athlete can have the ability to fully recover, but at this level and this intensity, you've got to be some level of athlete to do it.
He almost holding on to some part of the body of the other opponent. You don't earn the off platform. Murtaza's trying for it again. He tried for it a lot in that 1st round and not very much in the 2nd round. He earned the 2nd round through his points. So hopefully he'll remember that strategy.
We haven't seen the off platform twice in a round yet tonight, but you mentioned earlier. Good work by Saad Boujekka of Morocco, but hard work.
Very hard work. If his body had touched the platform before he actually was able to get his opponent down, he would have lost a point. But it was a hard climb. Murtaza made it tough for him.
84 seconds remaining. Boujekka working the jab, and now will access the back. You can throw from here. We've seen it.
Just a little bit of a slip there with the push to Murtaza, and that gave the 2 points to Boujekka.
Now 72 seconds remaining. Goes side kick again, but read by Murtaza. If you go to the well too often, the anecdotal Morocco information
is trying to get him off platform to earn the round. This is where that off platform is his strategy to earn round 3. Boujekka's ahead here. Needs to be aware and hold on.
It can be so tantalizing, the idea of getting it finished and saving yourself a minute of hard, excruciating, fatiguing work that may or may not go your way. And so it's so appealing to get that throw off.
Both corners really coaching their fighters in these last 40 seconds of the fight. Clinchings, not scoring in both of them. Boujekka's corner trying to get both of them being cautioned by the referee. They can't earn this costly penalty of clinching. That roundhouse kick just earned 2 points for Murtaza to move him even closer. 33 seconds, this could go anyway. Boujekka with just a slight lead there, and
25 seconds remaining, and a single point will oh, it did shift. It is now Hotak Mohammad Murtaza of Afghanistan in the red, who is slightly ahead with 20 seconds remaining. And jab to go to the overhook. And a punch on the exit. No points, no change.
This is going to come down to the last techniques as well.
And they hear that sound. A single key point, a punch to the body there for Boujekka.
Both off for a sec.
Murtaza, of course, knows that something is coming. Will look to either...
There's a push kick. Did he score it?
He did!
He scored it and he just won. He scored it and he just won the round.
Oh, man. Murtaza went to celebrate.
He didn't know.
We saw him work that very well in round one, and in the final second lands the sidekick to win round three and the fight.
It's disappointing, but we've seen this already. We saw it in one of our early fights, right? With Vietnam. The thing is that the fighters never know how many points separate them. If their corner tells them that they're ahead, they never know how far ahead they are. In this case, that kick that earned him 2 points was